All right. Happy September Consciousness Update. I can't believe it's September already. Wasn't it just January? Anyway, thanks for joining us. Last month, we did the 8-8 Lionsgate was our update. And that was really about consciousness, everything accelerating, time accelerating, and consciousness accelerating. And what I talked about is that we're moving from what I call horizontal time, which swings around the wheel of karma, to more vertical or ascending time. Well, this ascending time is also accelerating. So really the thing we need to focus on for the whole rest of the year is how to deal best with acceleration. So our topic today for September is especially about this is a good time, a big time for closure. So looking at closures for me, it's a lot of C's. It's closure, it's completion, it's choosing, it's clarifying. So we really need to be asking, what are we hanging on to? And what don't you want to drag into this accelerator now? Because everything's going to happen more quickly and accelerate more quickly. So this is really a time for self-contemplation, to look at, what's finished that perhaps you haven't acknowledged. Perhaps you haven't acknowledged that it's finished because maybe it means some grief or loss that's done or it didn't get done. So look at closure, admitting and acknowledging things that are finished in your life. And number one is relationships. Do they need it? Are they finished in one way? And do they need reclarifying or repositioning? And just acknowledging what is so, communicating with your friends, your partners, the people that maybe the relationships just got muddy. We don't want to bring mud into this accelerator. It's really the August was about jumping timelines. Well, we can't jump if we've got a backpack of unfinished stuff. So this is about lightening everything. So number one, relationships with other people, clarify, get clear, drop some, reposition some. And the other is just how you hold yourself, complete old ways of being, maybe move from always being there for everyone else, making yourself small, looking at what's wrong with everything so you get to be angry. What are those patterns about you that you have of yourself that you don't want to drag into our accelerating future? So be very honest with yourself, looking for clarity, looking for decisiveness. You know, it's easy to not look at things sharply. It's much easier to put things off and go the path of least resistance. Oh, if I speak my truth, they'll be upset. This is the year of truth. 2022, the year of truth. Are you speaking your truth to other people? But then, are you speaking your truth to you? Have you changed? Have you let go of some things that were important and they aren't anymore? So it's important to get out of your old roles. I think I talked in a previous class about we choose the roles like a melodrama of, of villain, victim, and hero. And it doesn't matter which of those three roles that you choose. If you are any of them, you are still in that triad. You are still not in wholeness. So be very clear who you are, not who you were, but who you choose to be. My other C is choosing. But besides completion, there's some closure. And for me, closure means letting go of some dreams that maybe will never happen, letting go of projects that you hold on to, but you never get to them. You know, that room in the basement still has those boxes that you've moved for 3 houses and you've never gotten to them. And the other thing to have closure with is your to-do list. You know, yes, I'd like to clean out those drawers. Yes, I'd like to do this. Yes, I'd like those all together, your dreams that have changed, your projects that are unstarted, your to-do list. It's like a Santa's bag, but instead of presents, I call it your guilt bag, that we carry around this bag of guilt of all the, as mighty as we are, of all the things we didn't get done or we didn't do well enough. Drop it. Drop it. If anything's important, you can pick it back up at the moment you can accomplish it. But to drag through the guilt into this accelerator is going to make you crazy. So the other C, so closure, completion, is celebrate. You know, because we're carrying around this guilt and we're not clear about relationships and what we should be doing, we feel guilty rather than celebrating what we have done. And I do know that celebration, we always think, oh, let me get that one less thing before I celebrate that I got that done. You all, celebration is the energy that fuels the pump that helps us do things. We shouldn't wait to celebrate. We should celebrate every moment, wow, I did that better than ever before. This went better. So bring celebration more into your life. And it doesn't have to be out loud with champagne and popcorn. It can be, you know, Jonette, you did a good job. That was better than you've done before. No, that sounds like it's like a little back-ended compliment. So consciously choose what you want to bring into the future. So when this Facebook Live is over, maybe sit down and write down things you want to complete, let go of, repurpose, reposition, and get clear what of who you are, your qualities, your beauty, your strengths, your lovingness, do you want to be accelerated? So we don't want to accelerate the jealousies or the fears. So this time, September especially, is a time to be nimble, lighter, consciously unchoosing, consciously closing, consciously completing. And with that nimbleness, you will find you're more porous to happiness. You're more magnetic to being happy in the moment, not when you complete that next task. So let's make September a clearing, cleaning, closure month, because in October, at the end of September, we've got the equinox. So things are going to get, it's going to seem even faster. So clear, we don't want to swirl up the mud when we're accelerating. So actually, to help us, I'm doing a trilogy of activations this autumn for those of you in the Northern Hemisphere, starting with the equinox in September. Then there is a full moon lunar eclipse, a total lunar eclipse in early November, and then December with the solstice. So those are times for activation initiations, and you can find that trilogy on my website. It's just called a Trilogy of Activations. You buy one at a time. It's cheaper if you buy all three and actually do them in that order. Last spring's initiations were phenomenal in helping us clear what we can't clear just from our mental choosing. So, you all, thanks for your time. Um, choose consciously, close and complete anything that you don't want to be part of your potential. Thanks, blessings, and have fun with it.